Hello, and once again, welcome to my Let's Play of Pokemon Crystal. Last time when I left you, I had just killed a Caterpie, and now it is nighttime, which is something else they took out following this generation, but then reintroduced in 4th gen, was the day-night cycle, which kind of messed with the evolution of the evolutions, Espeon and Umbreon for a while. And I'll probably try to get Eevee in this run-through, because I like especially those two evolutions, but I've never gotten an Espeon or an Umbreon. I've just never had like the will resolve to grind it into those. So, here we have this dude who's going to fight us with Rattata, which is one of the weaker Pokemon of the games. I think I'm not sure, but I'm pretty sure it's, I'm not 100%, but I'm pretty sure that Rattata is actually in the bottom 30 for strength of Pokemon, just in terms of stats. And definitely in typing. Normal is not the strongest type. And their only real powers are, they tend to have good defense and health, which are completely absent in Rattata. So, its only purpose is to evolve into Raticate, just as Magikarp's only purpose is to evolve into Gyarados. Although Rattata is way less useful than Gyarados, or Raticate way less useful than Gyarados, and Rattata is way more useful than Magikarp. And now we have another fight. Yeah. These are actually the first trainer battles aside from your rival in the game. Yeah. He wants to fight us. Oh, wow, a Pidgey. Amazing. Yes, Pidgey died. Level 2. Why do you have a level 2 Pidgey? Why in the name of all things normal? Really? Critical hit and it did 2 damage. How sad is that? That is just bad. I'm level 9 now. Yay! Actually, you know what is a good thing about normal is that it has a relatively low number of weaknesses. Being 1, it has the fighting type weakness. But other than that, it's got no weaknesses. It's immune to Ghost, although Ghost is immune to its attacks. They tend to be able to learn a wide range of other typed attacks, which makes them useful in that sense. But there are much better ones to choose than Rattata. Let's see. Hoot Hoot. Yes, Hoot Hoot. The amazing owl. I don't know. I may catch one of these later. I'm not it now. No, I'm skirting past her. She is not a trainer. This kid is, however. A bug catcher. Wonderful. These guys are pretty annoying. Which raises an interesting question. They are younger than you. In all of these games, they are younger than you. Which means that people underrate Pokemon too. And they tend to give you fairly rare Pokemon, i.e. one you cannot get anywhere else in the game, as starters. So it's kind of a question, does everybody have a starter Pokemon that they get from a lab? Or are we just super special like that? And if everybody does have a starter, where are their starters going? Because I would think that people would have an attachment to Pokemon. And I personally, if it was real, wouldn't put Pokemon in the PC because I'd feel it's cruel. So, I don't know. Especially your starter, your first Pokemon. And the game gets really imbalanced when everybody's in one specific type that they really like. Which, I mean, I get it. You like one type. I've played smaller numbers of types, too. I would get this Poliwag if I had it on not an emulator and trade it out for a with a King's Rock to get a Politoed once it evolves, but yeah, no. I cannot, so I will not. I will just kill it. Because it is a very awkward looking Pokemon. It's not all that interesting. Woohoo! I'm level 10! I am now successfully too high of a level to really catch another Pokemon without having to grind. Oh shit. I have, unfortunately, forgotten to set my timer. Oh, I'm gonna have to bleep out. Never mind. Just maybe I'll put a little disclaimer. Turn off the volume if you don't want to hear swear words. Yeah, I forgot to set the timer. So this video is either going to have some cuts in it, or it is going to be really short. I'll just kind of try to make my best guess as to how much time I have left. Probably not going to work out incredibly well, but it'll work out, I think, and hope so much that it will. Wow, this kid really likes level 2 Caterpies, don't he? Well, that's all this kid has level 2 Caterpies. Maybe a Weedle at the end, I think. Yeah, Weedle. Weedle. Level 3. Amazing. Yes, Weedle. I don't know. I prefer Weedle as a fake Pokemon. Oh no, person, I'm gonna die. I'm almost faint. I'm gonna win this battle, but then in the effort to get to a Pokemon set. Oh, wait. Do I have? I believe I have an antidote. I am safe. Yes, Caterpie. Level 2 Caterpies and 1 Weedle. Weedle as a base Pokemon is much cooler than Caterpie, I think. But in terms of final evolution, Weedle's kind of weak. So I just tend not to catch them. One bug type that I really do like is from the newest generation. There's the new Pokemon Venipede, who's really cool. This little Centipede Pokemon. Woohoo! Not dying of poison anymore. Oh wait, was that easy in real life, huh? Oh, you're dying? Here, take this. And you are killed. Wow, oh, yeah. They really changed the encounter rates and encounter Pokemon in Crystal, didn't they? I was not aware that they did that. They severely changed it. I'm not sure if there's Spinnerax in that grass in Crystal. I know that they're there in one of either gold or silver. I don't remember exactly what Pokemon appeared in what game. Yay, healing Pokemon. Wonderful, I have one Pokemon. Time to start balancing types. The type of the gym leader that's coming up is Flying. And Flying is arguably one of the most intelligent decisions for a starter gym ever made by Game Freak. And that is because at this point in the game, there are very few things you have access to that defeat Flying. Really the only type you have that would be good against it is Rock. And actually, you can either get a Geodude in Dark Cave and then train it up from level 2, or you can go talk to this guy in this house down here, and he will trade you an Onix for a Bellsprout. I do not have a Bellsprout. Which is great, because Bellsprout is weak against Flying, and then strong against it, especially an Onix. Unfortunately, it's traded Pokemon, which listen to you because you have no badges. Yeah, you go here, you get Flash. I don't really want to do that yet because it's a building full of grass types, and I have a water type, so I need to go get a new Pokemon. So let's go see what we can catch. I try to go for less conventional Pokemon, which is interesting, but I did just choose Totodile as my starter. Unknown are pretty useless in terms of actual playability. You could form a team out of them just as a novelty, but they're not really useful. Although they are interesting. Try to collect all shapes that are possible. and then this guy tells you you can't go beyond. And the problem is that right beyond there, you get Mareep, which is the electric type you have access to in the game. And they're really would be for this upcoming gym. Now, this is starting to seem, I don't know, it's starting to sound more like I'm trying to do a tutorial in a way, but the line's kind of blurry there as to what is what. I'm going to go and see what I can catch in the grass below this building up here. I will try to cut any grinding, like major grinding, that I do have to do out of the game. So you just won't have to sit and watch me level a Pokemon for like 2 Let's Plays or something. I tend to avoid grinding, but if there's Pokemon I really like that's weak form, really good, I might get it and then cut all the grinding I have to do to level it up out of the game. Yeah. A lot of the best Pokemon that they give you in this game come right at the end, like a Tyranitar, which is the pseudo legendary of this game. Is this really all that's in this grass? Probably right. Get Larvitar in Mount Silver, which is at the very tail end of the game, right before you fight Red. And they're almost impossible to get at their low level. Spinarak. I love Spinarak. I love the design of it. I love the look of it. Problem is, they are so weak that they are useless. Ariados, its evolution. I'm not sure if I'm saying that right, because I've always had problems with that name, pronouncing it wise, but it's kind of strong at, like, level 60, but before that it's not exactly great either. Unfortunate, because they're both really cool looking. Wow, a Bellsprout, wonderful. It would be a smart idea to catch the Bellsprout and get the Onix, but I just don't really feel like doing that, because I don't really like Sprouts. Its evolutions are pretty cool, but actually in this gen you can't even get evolution stones until you beat Pokemon League anyway, so yeah. It doesn't make much sense to get a Pokemon you cannot evolve until nearly the halfway point of the game. Which, I mean, normally, halfway point, whatever, that's 14 in. And this happens to be 8 out of the 16 that you fight. So it actually is kind of a large margin. Yeah, you can navigate your way through here, actually, while it's dark, but it's very difficult. I'm just going to assume that I am out of time now because I've got something that tells me seconds elapsed. And wait. 6. 10. Whoa. I'm actually way over time. Okay, so, goodbye. I shall see you later. Well, no, whatever. You will hear me later. Now, go away and be productive with your life. Goodbye.